1. 1929 Great Depression. Period, 1929 to 1939. Center, USA. Entire world. Causes. Excessive credit expansion in the U.S. during the 1920s. Speculative bubble in the stock market. Income inequality, production was rising, but purchasing power was not. Weakness of the banking system. How did the crisis begin? October 24, 1929, Black Thursday. The stock market on Wall Street collapsed. Banks failed, deposits disappeared. Consequences. Unemployment in the U.S. exceeded 25%. World trade shrank by 60%. Economic devastation in Germany paved the way for the rise of the Nazi Party. The idea of state intervention, Keynesian economics, came to the forefront. 2. Post-World War II inflation and reconstruction, 1945-1950s. Situation. Europe was in ruins. Money had lost its value. Production was almost non-existent. Solution. Marshall Plan. Bretton Woods System, dollar, gold standard. IMF and World Bank were established. 3. 1973 Oil crisis, the emergence of stagflation. Period, 1973 to 1975. Causes. OPEC's oil embargo after the Arab-Israeli war. Oil prices increased by 400%. Consequences. High inflation plus economic stagnation, stagflation. Western economies were shaken. The Keynesian model was questioned. Neoliberal policies began to rise. 4. 1980s debt crisis, Latin America. Period, 1982 to 1989. Causes. Cheap dollar loans in the 1970s. Rising U.S. interest rates increased debt burdens. Imbalances in oil prices. Affected countries. Mexico. Brazil. Argentina. Consequences. IMF's medicine, austerity. A lost decade. Poverty and inequality reached extreme levels. 5. 1997 Asian financial crisis. Center, Thailand, Southeast Asia. Causes. Fixed exchange rate system. Short-term foreign debt. Excessive real estate and credit bubbles. Consequences. Currencies collapsed. Banks failed. Unemployment increased. 6. 2000 dot-com bubble, Internet crisis. Center, USA. Causes. Excessive investment in Internet companies. Astronomical valuations of unprofitable firms. Consequences. Nasdaq fell by 78%. Thousands of companies went bankrupt. The technology sector transformed from its old form into a new one. 7. 2008 global financial crisis. Period, 2008 to 2012. Center, USA Global. Causes. Mortgage bubble. Packaging of risky loans. Excessive leverage by banks. Moment of crisis. Lehman Brothers collapsed. The global financial system froze. Consequences. Millions of people became homeless. Governments bailed out banks. The public grew poorer, the system survived. Bitcoin emerged, 2009. 8. 2010 European debt crisis. Countries. Greece. Italy. Spain. Portugal. Causes. Common currency, separate fiscal systems within the Eurozone. Excessive public debt. Consequences. Austerity policies. Rising unemployment. Social unrest emerged. 9. 2020 COVID-19 global economic crisis. Causes. Business closures. Collapse of supply chains. Consequences. The largest money printing in history. The foundation of an inflation wave was laid. Digitalization accelerated. 2022 to 2024 inflation and cost of living crisis. Causes. Post-COVID monetary abundance. Russia-Ukraine war. Energy and food prices. Consequences. Real incomes declined. The middle class shrank. Interest rates increased. Economic crises are never accidental. Excessive debt, uncontrolled money, speculation, and inequality. In every crisis, under every condition, the system is saved, but the cost is always paid by the people.